Crisis at Villa Park, Emery publicly blasts Rashford after embarrassing 3-0 defeat to Palace. Aston Villa's season took a dark and dramatic turn this weekend as tensions erupted between manager Unai Emery and forward Marcus Rashford following a humbling 3-0 defeat at the hands of Crystal Palace. The fallout, which unfolded in real time in front of media cameras, has sent shockwaves through the football world and cast serious doubts over Rashford's future at Villa Park. In a stunning post-match interview, an emotional and visibly furious Emery did not hold back. When asked about Rashford's whereabouts shortly after the final whistle, Emery snapped, "Go, I'm tired of you." The pointed comment appeared to be in direct response to footage circulating online that showed Rashford leaving the stadium hurriedly on his way to attend a high-profile boxing match in London just minutes after the final whistle. For a manager known for his intense focus, strategic discipline, and an unwavering demand for professionalism, Rashford's behavior was seen as an outright act of disrespect not just toward the manager, but toward the club and its fans. Sources close to the club suggest that this was not an isolated incident. While Rashford arrived at Aston Villa in a blockbuster summer transfer that raised eyebrows and expectations, his tenure has been anything but smooth. Emery reportedly had concerns early on about Rashford's off-pitch focus and commitment, and those worries have only grown in recent months as the forward's form has dipped. Although Rashford has managed to produce flashes of brilliance in claret and blue, his inconsistency has frustrated Emery, who has built his reputation on extracting maximum discipline and tactical execution from his squads. Club insiders reveal that the pair have clashed privately on several occasions, with Emery demanding more intensity in training and greater engagement with team responsibilities. Saturday's events, however, marked the first time those private tensions have spilled into public view, and the fallout could be seismic. The defeat itself was one of Villa's worst performances of the season. Sloppy defending, lackluster attacking, and a complete absence of urgency marked their play as Crystal Palace ran rampant at Selhurst Park. Emery was already facing questions about squad morale and tactical cohesion, but Rashford's early exit from the stadium and subsequent appearance at ringside at the boxing match added insult to injury. In the post-match interview, Emery was asked about the team's mentality. What followed was a now viral moment that may define the club's season: "Go, I'm tired of you." Though he didn't name Rashford directly, the implication was unmistakable. When pressed by journalists, Emery refused to elaborate, only stating that professionalism and respect are non-negotiable at this level. The club now finds itself at a crucial crossroads. Emery is believed to have the backing of senior executives, who are reportedly sympathetic to his frustrations. However, Marcus Rashford remains one of the club's most high-profile players, a commercial asset, and a fan favorite at least until now. There is growing speculation that disciplinary action could follow, with some reports suggesting Rashford may be dropped from the matchday squad in upcoming fixtures. Others believe this incident could mark the beginning of the end for the England international at Villa Park. Villa supporters are divided. While some defend Rashford's right to live his personal life outside the game, many have sided with Emery, pointing to the manager's passion and commitment to the team's values. Fan forums are ablaze with calls for accountability, with one supporter writing, "We lost 3-0 and the first thing on your mind is a boxing match that's not the Villa way." The situation is rapidly evolving. Rashford has yet to make a public statement, and the club has not issued an official comment as of this writing. The next few days will be critical. If Emery decides to double down and leave Rashford out of the starting 11 or even the bench, it will signal that the manager is fully prepared to sacrifice star power for discipline. Meanwhile, transfer speculation is already swirling. Could Rashford be moved on in the summer? Would a Premier League rival be willing to take him? Would he consider a move abroad? And perhaps most importantly, Can the damage to this relationship be undone with Aston Villa fighting for European qualification and battling to finish the season strong? The club can ill afford a dressing room rift. But with emotions high and lines seemingly drawn, reconciliation may not be an option. Stay tuned to this developing story as we bring you exclusive updates, behind-the-scenes reports, and expert analysis on what could become one of the Premier League's most dramatic fallouts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to MUFC Grid for all the latest Premier League drama and breaking football news.